104.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. So last night I was out with some buddies of mine and we were having some beers, just hanging out, talking, having some dinner. We started talking about, we all started talking about kids, right? About one of my friends has 3 kids. 2 of them are adults that have graduated from college already. One of them just started college, I want to say last year or this year. Yeah, 2025, last year, right? And we were talking about insurance, about car insurance. And he was telling me how he still pays, or telling all of us how he still pays for all the car insurance for his family. Him, his wife, his 3 kids. And it was really expensive, few thousands of dollars a month. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was $2,000 or $3,000 a month or something like that. Well, one of our other friends, who also has a couple of kids who are on their own now, grown up, have their own families, was telling him that was ridiculous, that he was still doing that. And so then we got this long conversation about how you pay for your kids. Now, how long should you pay for your children, right? I believe, and I think I've told you guys this before, I believe they're your kids. You should always be willing to give them money, take care of them, or pay for everything, no matter how old they are. I've always told you guys that. So my 2 buddies, they got a pretty heated argument about it, about why, once they get out of school, and they have their own job, they should be making their own money. You don't pay for things like insurance or cell phone bills, or what else would you take care of? I guess probably cell phone insurance, medical insurance, things like that. I don't think you would, I think those are the things that you would still take care of, right? Maybe, food, they probably buy their own food, pay their own rent or mortgage or whatever the case may be. But this is what he decides to do, right? To help out his kids, he pays all their car insurance. So that's his way of helping, even though they're graduated with jobs. My other buddy is sitting there, was giving him a hard time, acting like, well, you need to let those kids, you need to cut the apron, you need to do blah, blah, blah. But yet him and his wife give their kids money just in a different fashion. It's not a monthly bill. It's, if the kids, so I guess my point is, both these guys are arguing about giving their adult children money who have graduated from college and have their own lives. But because one of them does it by paying their car insurance every month, so that's one less thing they have to worry about in their lives. My other buddy's saying that's wrong because he gives his kids money in a different way, when they ask. But I'm trying to figure out, how long should you pay for your kid? If you can afford it, why would you not? If you got good, legitimate kids, especially kids that have graduate college or have careers and jobs and are why does it matter? The funniest thing is, you watch these shows. I watch these, and I believe this to be true. You watch these shows about some of these multi-billionaires. They have these trusts for their kids, and I think that's in real life. These billionaires, it's family money, so it's allotted to the family in whatever form or fashion. But yet, when a regular, hardworking guy does it, we make fun of him. Or, how does that work? RD42547-7. But why wouldn't you pay for your kids? Help them out as much as you can for as long as you can if you can afford it. Why would you not do that? Then you're just being selfish and greedy because, you chose to have them. Why would you tell somebody that they're wrong for doing that? It's Romeo. It's 94.1. 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. So last night, a couple of buddies of mine, they have kids, kids that are grown kids, actually. They have a couple of, all their kids are, I think most of their kids are out of college, right? Got jobs, good jobs too. One of them, I think, is still in college, but they were having a disagreement because one of my buddies still pays for all the car insurance for his kids, which every month, it's a lot. He pays $3,000 or $4,000 a month or something like that. But it's for all 3 kids, him and his, it's a lot of insurance that he pays, but he's helping out his kids every month, right? Even though they have started their own lives already. My other friend thought it was wrong, even though the friend that thought it was wrong still helps out his kids who have families and houses. He just does it in a different manner. He kind of justifies it in a different way, as opposed to the friend who just says, hey, that car insurance is expensive. I'm going to help my kids out. So, but what's wrong with that? Why do people get so upset when your kids are adults and you're still helping them? Especially if they're kids that already can afford it themselves. RD4254-7-7. Yo, Rome, I agree. If you can afford to assist your kids, why not do it even if they're grown? And that's what I've always said that. I don't care if your kids are, 4 or 40. If you can afford to make their lives better and they're not out there, they're being legitimate, responsible people, legitimate, responsible human beings in society, and then what do you care? What does it matter? Why do people get so upset? Because you can't. There's a joke that Eddie Griffith said one time. He said, I have 8 kids, and the whole audience went, ooh, and he goes, look, don't judge your ability to raise my children on your pocketbook. Or don't judge my ability to raise my children on your pocketbook. And why do you do that? If people want to help out their children at 40 or 50 or 30 or whatever the case may be, even if the kids can't afford to do it themselves, why do you care? Why does it matter? All right, 84254-7-7. Wouldn't you want your kids are going to be set when you're not here anymore? And you helping them while you're still here helps them do that. All right, it's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo. I'm calling in on that topic about helping your kids.
Yeah, what's up?
I really don't have an opinion either way because I have 2 grown children. One of them I help a little more than the other, and I notice the difference is when you hand your kids everything, you kind of like disable them, and then on the other hand, you're teaching them how to be responsible. And I notice in my kids, the one that I helped out the most, he struggles a little bit more than the other, and so I see in my kids, the difference of how it affected them being grown individuals. Now, the older one, he finally got it. He had to figure it out, but he still comes to me once in a while, like, hey, Mom, I'm a little short on my rent, and so I help him, but that's where I see the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for calling. I mean, you guys get what she's saying, right? The difference is only helping your children, or I guess we have to say adult children, only helping them out financially when they need it, even though they may not need it, or they need it. I guess that's what she's saying. But what I'm saying, what we're talking about in some way is, or in a way, is that one of them just helps his kids out every month. Automatically pays their car insurance, all of them. If you've got 2 adults with careers, one's in college, pays it all, right? And has no problem with it, which I don't see as a big deal, a la another friend of mine who sees it as a big deal, even though the other friend of mine helps his adult children out who have careers and families when they ask, even though I don't even think they need it, to be honest with you, but they do. So I understand helping your kids out when they need it. But to me, I think teaching your kids to be responsible and good people and still helping them out because you can afford it just to take the burden off them, I don't see anything wrong with that. I could make an argument, though, bailing your kids out every time they need help sends the wrong message as well, right? It's out of 4.1. Out of 4.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So how do you feel about helping your adult children out financially? Even if they can afford it. I have a friend who still pays all his kids' car insurance, so they don't have to worry about it. Good morning, Matt. What's going on?
Yo, Romeo.
What up, man?
I love the topic you're talking about, bro.
Okay.
I just want to chime in on it.
Sure.
I love that parents are helping their grown adults, and that's amazing because you're keeping connected, you're building a great relationship. Just don't enable them to where they're looking for you when you're dead and gone.
You know what I would say to that, and you're absolutely right, I agree with you. is I would say that anybody that bails their kid out when they need help is enabling them more so than someone who says, look, I can afford to take, and I'm not talking about paying their mortgage. I'm talking about, insurance or your cell phone bills or something like that. You're just doing a little bit for your kids so that's off their plate. And you're right, though. You're absolutely right. As long as they know when I'm dead, you got to take care of it yourself, then I guess we don't have a problem. Yeah, I feel you. I'm 100% with you on that.
Yeah.
But I think if you're raising good kids and you're doing that, and the kids we're all talking about right now with my buddies, they're all college graduates. They all got jobs, like legitimate careers. So they can't afford it. It's just, why not make it easier for them so they can save their money so when you are gone, they have.
But you're also building a habit so they can continue that same pattern with their children.
Yeah.
Build generational wealth in the midst of that. You know what I mean?
I like what you're saying.
Together.
Sure. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Thanks for calling, brother. Later, man.
Good morning.
Bye. RD4254777. Do you see? You're always. I like the way he put it. He put it as you're using this as a bonding, as keeping the family bonded together, and then they're going to do it with their kids, and it keeps you. Because once your kids are out of the house, I mean, sometimes some people, like I don't see my parents a lot. I don't live in the same town as my parents. Some of you live in the same town as your parents in Bakersfield, and you see them all the time. I don't. So I understand where he's coming from with that. RD4254777. It's Romeo outside of the 4.1. Out of the 4.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. So we're talking about paying for your adult children, even if they can afford it themselves. I have a buddy who pays all the insurance for his 3 kids. 2 of them are graduated, got their own careers. One of them's in college, but he still pays all their car insurance, right? And some of you think that you should cut them off. I don't agree with that. I agree if you can afford to take some financial burden off your kids' plates as long as you can live, then why not do it? I mean, I would even go as far to say is if I could afford to buy my kid or kids or whoever houses, I would buy them all houses. So they wouldn't have, that's one thing. That way they can work on just living a good life. Now, a lot of you think because of that, it makes kids entitled and jerks, but that's not true. There's a lot, these kids, my buddy's kids are awesome kids. All graduated college, all, are doing good for themselves in life. But why wouldn't you still help your kids out? Help's probably the wrong word. Why wouldn't you take care of your kids as long as you could to make life easier for them? Especially if they're good people. You know what I'm saying? RD4254777. Yo, Rome. My wife still pays for both our adult daughters with certain things, but I think she does it so she can stay involved in their lives and be nosy. I can see that. Your wife still wants to dictate what her daughters do. There you go. Hey, Rome, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry, Rome. I just don't agree with you. I still have 3 grown brothers living with my mom. She pays for everything for them. They're just living off her retirement check and what she gets for Social Security. It's because she loves them and they are her children. But what happens to them after she passes, none of them work. Well, that's a totally different scenario than what I'm talking about. Enabling your kids or bailing your kids out when they financially, when they make bad decisions or don't have it together, it's different than the conversation I'm having. I'm just saying at what point, for the most part, most of you think you need to cut the strings, cut the apron strings from your kids when they're 18 and they need to figure it out when, you don't have to. But yeah, I can understand where you're coming with that scenario. RD4254777, and there is a fine line. There's a fine line. But like I said, my 2 friends both have kids that graduated college and have careers right now. And one of them still pays for all their car insurance because, he wants to help them out. And I don't see anything wrong with that. RD4254777. It's out of the 4.1. At the 4.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. What's going on, Gilly?
Nothing, man. I just talking about the games.
Yeah, what happened? I can't remember. I think I only got like 2 right or something.
No. You got them. You got them all right, except you lost on the Green Bay.
Yeah.
That one, and then both of us lost on the San Francisco, and which. Okay. Let's talk about that because. I mean, the way they were parading around this town, I thought they had won the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, they were honking horns, driving down every road, But,
yeah.
But they're delusional because Philadelphia, that Jalen Hurts, when he's off, he's off. Dude, they played so flat. And I was like, oh my God, man, they're going to end up losing this game. And sure enough, they did.
Hurts did not look great for some reason. I don't know. Sometimes he just, gosh. But, whatever. The Niners, they got to go play Seattle. You see what happened to them last when they played Seattle last.
And now it's going to be in their house,
Yeah.
That 12th man, that's for,
Yeah, I think so.
And then I'll tell you one thing. The Bills look good. They looked really good.
Oh, I didn't think they looked that good. I thought Jacksonville blew it. I thought Jacksonville had a real legitimate shot on beating the Bills. I think the Bills are going to lose.
They did have a legitimate shot, but man, that tush push, man, that just kept biting in the butt, man.
I think the Broncos and the Bills is. I think the Bills are going to lose to the Broncos.
Well, I had already said, I'd already made my prediction and said, before I said it'll either be Denver or it'll be out of Denver, New England going to the Super Bowl against the Rams, and the Rams will win. Well, I might be changing that after the way I've seen the Rams play.
You didn't like the Rams? I still like the Rams. You don't like the Rams?
Oh, not the way Stafford's playing. Now he looks his age. Because, man, he was making so many mistakes.
Well, we'll see. I guess you're right.
I go with my prediction, so, I still say that the Rams will win it all. But, man, they're making it hard.
Well, the way Seattle looked the last week of the season, the way they made the Niners look, Seattle might have a legitimate shot now. Might have to. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know.
Give somebody $100 if they can prove that Seattle Louise was voting for another team.
He was. Seahawks Lou was another. Before they won, Pete Carroll won. He was another. He was I think he was a Chargers fan or something. Somebody told me he was. He's lying.
Oh wow.
He's lying.
That's so disgusting. But anyway.
All right, Gilly.
All right, man.
Brother.
Talk to you later, brother.
All right, 84254-7-7. So the playoffs. Tonight we still got another game. I'm tired of football. I got to be honest with you. They could have played the Steelers-Texans game on Saturday. Would have been just fine. They do not need to have it on tonight. But who won? You got the Jags lost to the Bills, which was a hell of a football game. Patriots just embarrassed the Chargers. Oh my God, where's that Charger fan that said, what's his name? Is Herbert's a Super Bowl? He's the next Patrick Mahomes. The Chargers are the greatest team ever. The Harbaughs and they got embarrassed by the Patriots. Herbert got embarrassed. How many sacks he get? Embarrassed. And then what happened? The Rams beat the Panthers. The Niners beat the Eagles. And the Packers. Oh, the poor Packers. They were so dominant, and then they just fell apart. All right, so now you got the Seahawks and the Niners, the Bears and the Rams, the Broncos and the Bills, and the Patriots, and whoever wins tonight. That's how it's going to go down. RD4254-7-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. All right, 842-54-7-7. Hey, Rome, we lost George Kittle. Oh, the Niners, yeah. What about my Niners, Rome? What do you think about the game? I thought the game was, impressive. The Niners won. I mean, okay, Niners won. Lost George Kittle, but, your Niners, that bandwagon, woo! That bandwagon was in full effect yesterday, boy. Woo, that Niner bandwagon. Yo, Rome, who you got, Seahawks or Niners next week? Well, you got to take the Seahawks, right? Based on the fact that they embarrassed them last week or 2 weeks ago. What makes you think the Niners are going to go to Seattle and do something different than what happened to them last time? I mean, there's no reason to think that, right? Seattle defense embarrassed the Niners. Hey, Rome, how about just give the Niners their credit? For what? What are you talking about? What do you mean give them? I gave them their credit. They won. What are you talking about? RD4254 7-7. It's not the Niners credit you got to look at. It's the fact that all you fake-ass bandwagon Niner fans are back on that wagon again.
Bandwagon fans. Bandwagon fans. Bandwagon fans. Bandwagon fans. Wagon fans. Bandwagon fans. Wagon fans. Bandwagon fans. Bandwagon fans. Wagon fans. In 2014, you weren't there. But now in 2020, you care. Claiming that you're faithful and it bugs me. I saw it. I seen a price tag on your jersey. Just bought it. 2015, 2016, what did I see? Nobody at Levi Stadium, just empty seats. $5 tickets on StubHub. Would you rather stay at home and order Grubhub? Ooh, I never saw you once in the stands. Now on Instagram, you the #1 fan. Last year, you was all about the Warriors. And this year, you ignoring them. Ooh, and turned into a Laker fan. Went from Steph Curry to LeBron and them. Facts. Don't call me no hater, I'm stating facts. To all the bandwagon Niner fans, welcome back. Bandwagon fans. 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 Bandwagon fans.
Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. What's going on?
First of all, Justin Herbert just had an off night. He still has as many Super Bowls as Dan Phelps and Stan Humphries. He has the same amount of Super Bowls, okay? So, any more talk like that, negative talk, you won't be invited over for the Super Bowl.
Okay, well, okay. Right. Yeah, what about that clown who's been calling the last couple, or texting the last couple of years, talking about how Herbert's the greatest, the Chargers are going to the Super Bowl. Once again, Herbert's failed miserably and they suck. Once again, wow, surprised, I'm right, again. Hey, Rome, Fernando Mendoza going to be the next Derek Carr. I wonder what's going through his mind, knowing that it's very possible he will be a Raider. I don't know. He's got to be. Well, I have to say nowadays with these kids, because these kids in college, they can make millions of dollars staying in college. So they have a lot more power nowadays. I mean, back in the day, before they were getting paid to play college, you know, they wanted to go to the NFL. They didn't care what team they went to. You know, they were just happy to get the shot. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know what he's thinking. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Romeo is bang bang Niner gang. Oh, there goes another bird flying. Shoot him down, shoot him down. The whole season is gone. Yeah. Bang bang Niner gang, son.
All right. Jeez. The bandwagon has fully begun. Once again, all them Niner fans. Bandwagon fans. Hey, good morning, Romeo. Bang wagon gang. Looks like the NFC West will have a Super Bowl champion. Don't know who. I hope it's the Rams. I think it's going to be the Rams. I still believe in the Rams. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was the Niners and the Rams to go to the Super Bowl and either one of those teams made it. That wouldn't be a surprise to me. It can't be a surprise if Seattle goes out and shuts down San Francisco like they did a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I still believe in the Rams. So RD425477. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. RD425477. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, good morning, Romeo.
Hey, what's going on?
So the topic today is football. I don't know football. I do support my team back home, Arizona, but
Okay.
I have no idea. Like, I don't watch football. I see people, get crazy over football, so it's not just it's just not my calling, my thing to watch. But I was calling to see maybe I could win some tickets or something.
Oh, I don't have any tickets right now. Sorry.
Oh, man. Okay, thank you.
All right, bye. RD425477. Finally, here's that stupid, that clown, that Charger fan. I was over here looking at some of his texts. He said, what did I say, Rome? Chargers going to the Super Bowl. This was January 5th. Put some respect on Herbert's name, bro. Swept the Chiefs, Super Bowl bound. Hey, hot dang, how I'm getting blocked because I'm a Charger fan. No, because you're a moron. Okay, Rome, all BS aside, do you think they can beat the Patriots? The Patriots only beat one team above 500. Well, then what does that say about the Chargers? Because the Patriots went out and slapped them in the mouth and embarrassed them, is what they did. Sorry, Rome, this is the annoying Charger fan. Man, Herbert sucks. Chargers are, yeah, I told you they were. But all of a sudden, stupid ass. Hey, Rome, it's Klaus. As an Eagle fan, there was no excuse to yesterday's game. The Eagles played like they have all season to where they can do anything in the second half. Go Birds. Well, they didn't do anything. I mean, it was a nice game for a little while, but yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, they won a Super Bowl last year. Who cares? You know, they didn't win. Okay, so we'll try again next year. They could sit on that Super Bowl championship trophy for another year and be just fine. RD4254-7-7. But yeah, how about them Chargers, boy? This clown would not shut up about how good they are. And here's another year. It's another year of the Chargers failing. Even the coach came out. Even Harbaugh came out and said, I don't know. He goes, I didn't know what to do. He goes, if I had known what to do, it would have been a different outcome. Even the coach came out and said he didn't know what the hell to do yesterday. That's pretty embarrassing. But once again, Herbert will never win a Super Bowl. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Hey, Rome, my neighbor, from what I understand, is a huge soccer fan. He doesn't speak too much English. I didn't know he was into football, but yesterday he was all decked out in Niner hat, jersey. I'm starting to understand the whole bandwagon fan thing. 99.9% of Niner fans in Bakersfield are all bandwagoners. They're all bandwagoners. They know nothing about the game. They just want to be a part of a winning. They just want to be a part of something that's winning. They want to be a part of something that, you know, and the Niners are the easiest team to bandwagon because, you know, they're obviously a California team. They've been around forever. And, yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. It's pretty embarrassing, actually. RD4254-7-7. Hey, Rome, it's Niner Nick here. We barely won yesterday, and Purdy is Jimmy Garoppolo 2.0. We're like that loose tooth that keeps hanging on to the last little piece of a nerve. Well, you guys are still in it. I don't feel great about you beating Seattle, but you're still in it. Rome, this is the annoying Charger fan. You blocked my personal number, but damn it, the Chargers and Herbert suck. Straight embarrassing. Yeah, they're embarrassing, but you're more embarrassing because you don't realize how bad they suck. You don't realize what's happening. I've been trying to explain it to you for years, but you're too dumb to understand, apparently. They're not good. Herbert's not a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Dude, he was embarrassing yesterday. And his coach was even worse. His coach blatantly said, what did he say? I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know what to do. Like, I think Harbaugh actually said something to that along those lines. I didn't know what to do. Had I known what to do, it would have been a different outcome. All right. Yeah, that's the guy you want leading your team. All right, 84254-7-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. RD4254-7-7. What did Gilrod send me a picture of? The Bay? Where you at? You must be up in San Francisco. He sent me of the docks, but it's all empty. No boats. Literally no boats whatsoever. He must be up in the Bay doing something. RD4254-7-7. Yeah, what is next? So who plays next? Let me look at the bracket. So you got the Broncos and the Bills play on Saturday, and then the Niners and the Seahawks play on Saturday. Then you got the Patriots and whoever wins tonight's game between the Steelers and the Texans on Sunday, and the Bears and the Rams on Sunday. Well, we're getting closer to the Super Bowl. We're getting closer. You better hope the Niners don't win the Super Bowl, guys, because these Niner fans, these bandwagon Niner fans in Bakersfield, they try to overcompensate so hard, they might have a parade right down Chester. These idiots. Inside 94. Oh, wait, what did you text me here? Oh, yeah. Hey, good morning. It's Gilrod, Rome. I'm here streaming from the Bay. Nothing like watching the Niners get down out here in the Bay Area. Cry, Eagles, cry. Yeah. I don't know. Should they cry? You can't win it every year. I mean, it's hard to go back to back with a Super Bowl. You know, it's hard to do it. Not many people have done it. RD42547. What's funny though is now all these sports guys, they're all on Josh Allen's, they're all talking about, oh man, he's got to do it this year. He ain't got, this is his year. Well, yeah, because all the best quarterbacks in the AFC that have put him out the last 9 years or 6 years or 8 years, however he's been in the league, aren't there. So now you got a bunch of noobs going into the playoffs. He's the most experienced one, so maybe he can finally win one. Although it's just embarrassing. These ESPN analysts, they're so embarrassing. The way they just jump from, they're worse than bandwagoners. RD42547. So what? Yeah, I think the Broncos beat the Bills. Although they might try to help Josh Allen win. The NFL might want Josh Allen to win a Super Bowl more than anybody else left in the playoffs right now. So if it's rigged, Josh Allen could win it. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm in the valley. It's Romeo. RD42547. We're 7-7. What'd you see? Hey, Rome, this is Seahawk Lou. Niners versus Seahawks is set. Should be another Seahawk win. Then we will beat any other team to win the Super Bowl. Mark my words, Rome. Seattle is that dominant. Well, everybody knows Seahawk Lou is about the smartest man in Wasco. So, yeah, Seattle is that dominant. Yeah. All right. 84254-7-7. There's another embarrassment to Wasco. Seahawk Lou. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Already 42547-7. Hey, Rome. We're back to square one again against the Seahawks with no George Kittle. But we do have Trent Williams back. You think they'll have a change from losing to the Seahawks for the number one seed game? I don't know. I mean, it's going to be, I don't know. They won the first game. I mean, technically this year, the Seattle won one and the Niners won one. So the Niners can beat them. Now, I don't know if Kittle matters or not. I mean, the Niners have been hurt all year, right? But somehow they're still here. They still had a chance for that number one seed. So I don't see why, I don't know, man. It can go either way. You could go out and do the exact same thing and get shut down by that Seattle offense. Because really, that Seattle defense. Because really, what was the last game? It really wasn't that, what game was it? It was the last game of the season, right? It was really a close game, wasn't it? Let me see what the score was. Wasn't it, hold on, let me see what the score was. What was the score? Where was it? Oh, yeah, it was only 13-3. So the Seattle offense really didn't do anything. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I think it can go either way. I thought that the Niners would lose to the Eagles. And I was wrong about that, so I don't see why there's any reason you wouldn't think the Niners got a 50-50 shot against Seattle on Saturday because they beat them before. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, 84254-7-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning, now. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome? Seahawk Lou, man.
What up, Lou?
How you doing, Rome?
I'm doing fabulous.
Hey, you ready for these next round of playoffs?
Just as much as I was ready for you last weekend. No. Okay.
Oh, man. Hey, the Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl. This is going to be too easy. Too easy.
Okay.
Okay?
Just like they were going to win. They were going to win last year, right?
Well, yeah, but that was a different story last year, Rome.
And I think they were going to win it the year before that too, I think.
That was another different story, Rome.
Okay.
You got to understand, we were not the number 1 seed, man. We are now.
What does that mean?
That means we got the advantage. We already proved ourselves how good we are.
You guys haven't beaten anybody.
The Rome, we beat the Niners.
Yeah, and the Niners beat you.
Think we're not going to beat
and the
them
Niners
again?
beat you too.
Yeah, but that was the first game of the season. That was
And you only put up 13.
ago.
And you only put up 13 points.
That doesn't matter, Rome.
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna win the Super Bowl, man. I'm excited. Tattoo on my forearm.
I would go get the tattoo, the Super Bowl tattoo today. Then.
Today?
Yeah, you should go down and get it today.
Well, today I ain't got time, Rome.
But get it tomorrow then. Tomorrow's a good time to go down and get it done.
Maybe this weekend, Rome, I'll be able to go to Bakersfield, watch the game, and get the tattoo.
All right. Good luck with that.
You down to hang out then? On Saturday?
No.
What?
Why hang out? Why? Because you're a moron and you're embarrassing. You're just like that. You're just like that Chargers fan that texts me all the time. Oh, I need to talk better about Herbert. I need to talk better about the Chargers. They're going to the Super Bowl. They're gonna win. They're this. They're that. No, you're just as embarrassing as he is, and they're not gonna win. But okay, go get the tattoo.
Come
You're that confident.
Rome.
Go get the tattoo today.
Saturday. We'll go together.
Go get it on Saturday.
We'll go together.
No, I ain't going with you. You're embarrassing. Get out of here. Already 42547. Well, there you go. See, we everybody go bet. If you guys are looking to win a bet, you want to pay off your house. You want to go bet all the money that you have on the Seattle Seahawks winning the Super Bowl right now because Seahawk Lou told you. Already 42547. It's Romeo. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 84.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Already 42547. Good morning, Romeo. 49er Lou in the house. Tell Sea Chicken Lou his team sucks. The Niners, Niner up, baby. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
What's up, brother? How you doing today?
Good, fabulous, man. What's going on?
Seahawk Blue is delirious, brother.
Well, he's a bandwagoner. He used to be a Charger fan, so.
Oh man.
He's not a real fan, so.
You see, you gotta understand football, man. I don't think he understands football.
Oh no, he doesn't understand anything. He's not that. That guy can't even get a job. He don't know what he's talking about.
Because any given Sunday, anybody could win.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm surprised my team made it to the playoffs.
Who's your team?
I'm a Steelers fan, brother.
Oh yeah, they made it. Yeah, they could win. They'll probably win tonight, though.
Nah, I don't know.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is still a really good quarterback, even though he's old.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback, and we're getting Metcalf back today as well.
Yep. So we'll see what happens. But I
mean, Texas, they have a good defense. Man.
They do have a good defense, but they're just like last night, the Bills or yesterday morning, the Bills and the Jags. The Jags didn't have enough experience, and the Bills ended up winning. So experience matters.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling, man.
All right.
But as far as Lou goes, Lou's a moron. Hey, Rome, I think Lou gets checks for being slow. That's why he don't work. I think Seahawk Lou needs to go back to being a Charger fan. Rome, why you gotta hype that man to get a tattoo already? Well, because Seahawk Lou's that stupid. Like Seahawk Lou will, if Seattle wins the Super Bowl, I believe Seahawk Lou will go get a tattoo commemorating the Super Bowl win. Okay, that's how big, or that's how much he's trying to overcompensate for the fact that he is a Seattle Seahawk fan. I mean, that he's not a bandwagon Seattle Seahawk fan. Because look at it. Seattle won. If Seahawk Lou's been a legitimate, loyal Seattle Seahawk fan all of these years, then why doesn't he have the tattoo when Pete Carroll won? What was that, 2004, 5? When did the Seattle? Someone will let me know. Why doesn't he have the tattoo now? commemorating the Seattle Seahawks championship in whatever 20 years ago or whatever it was. How come he doesn't have that? Because he wasn't a Seattle Seahawks fan back then. He was a fan of another team. He is a bandwagon Seattle Seahawks fan. That's why. Already 42547-7. So you see he's trying to overcompensate now. He's trying to make you believe that he's been a real Seattle Seahawks fan his whole life. And he hasn't been. Okay? Already 42547-7. It's Romeo outside 94.1. I 94.1, the rhythm of the valleys. Romeo, already 42547-7. Rome, the Rams would have swept the Seahawks this season if not for the refs taking points off the board when the Rams scored a TD on some bogus flag. Tell Seahawk loser to pipe down with all that Super Bowl talk. Yeah, I still believe the Rams have. I still believe that the Rams are the most legitimate. I think they're the most legitimate shot to win the Super Bowl this year, or at least get there in the NFC. Hey, Rome, 2013. Oh, Seahawks. See, that's how you know Seahawk Lou was a fake fan, because he's a bandwagon Seattle fan, because he's already in 2013. The Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl, right? That's what they were just telling me right now. Or 2014, whatever, 13 or 14, right? But he's ready to go commemorate the 2025 Super Bowl win for the Seahawks. If they win this year, tattooed on him, but yet he wasn't willing to do that 10 years ago? Yeah, kind of funny, huh? Because 10 years ago he wasn't a Seattle fan. Already 42547-7. Romeo, it's bang bang Niner gang at the moment until the Raiders draft the best QB this year out of Indiana, Mendoza. Then we're back to silver and black Raider Nation for life, baby. Okay, gotta go. My mom is giving me a ride to the welfare office. Got an appointment at 8:15. Okay. It's Romeo. It's on 94.1. 4.1. What's going on?
Hello, Romeo. Me, Beto Bronco.
What's going on, Beto?
Was that my cousin, Pittsburgh Pedro, that just called?
I don't know.
Because he never called before. I always tell him about football, and he always want to talk about soccer. But now he's Steelers. It's something.
Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Top of the morning, Mr. Romeo.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Where you been?
Man, Mr. Romeo, man, you know, I've been trying to stay low, man, you know.
Why?
Oh, man, you know, with my tacos, man, you know, the fans be watching, man. You know what I'm saying? With these prices on the meat, man, you know what I mean? Things are getting serious.
Okay, all right.
But, hey, man, I just want to chime in real quick, man, you know, before I got to step in the freezer. I wanted to let you know, Fernando Mendoza.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean?
I don't, but okay. I know the Raiders going to ruin another career of what could be a good quarterback. Already 42547-7. Rome. It's just annoying that we have to hear these obnoxious Niner fans again for another week, man. The Eagles look like yes, and that quarterback was trash. Like I said, another week hearing these annoying brand new with the tag on, still vintage gold jacket wearing fools. Yeah, that's what Niner fans are, though. Fake as hell. Hey, Rome. Last time Seattle was in the Super Bowl was February 2nd, 2014, Super Bowl 48. I remember my wife was in labor when I was watching the game at the hospital. I said, hold it till halftime. Well, that's when Seahawk Lou became a Seahawk fan. February 2nd, 2014. I could have swore he was a Charger fan before that, if I remember correctly. So, Seahawk Lou's a bandwagoner. It's Romeo. It's hot 94.1. 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Hey, Rome, didn't Seahawk Lou say last season that Geno Smith was a gift? Was going to give Seattle their second Super Bowl. Guy's delusional. Yeah, he said Geno Smith was better than Patrick Mahomes. Geno Smith was, going to go to the Super. Yeah, take the Seattle. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But then again, what do you expect from a bandwagoner? I mean, if you're going to bandwagon, at least bandwagon a legitimate team. But he bandwagoned the Seattle Seahawks. Rome, Seahawk Lou's an idiot, and he's willing to get the tattoo. You should take him, Rome, to get that tattoo for being an idiot. I would go get it, yeah. Yeah, I can't be seen with idiots. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. Good morning out. What's going on?
Big Rome, what's up, man?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Just hanging out.
Okay, hey Rome, so I'm trying to gather up like the Eagles fans and the Chargers fans and you know, these teams that lost. And I'm trying to gather us all up together to go to like Social House and watch the Seahawks beat the 49ers this weekend. Are they going to show it there?
Yeah, they'll show it there.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can't afford it though.
No, it's because I got some pending bets from last week when I bet a couple of Niner fans. They still haven't paid me, Rome.
Well, you know,
$750.
bandwagoners, no bandwagoners.
Nah. I pay bets, Rome. I pay bets.
Yeah? Okay.
So, hey, you down or what? We'll be there.
No, I won't be there.
Come on, man.
I don't hang out with bandwagoners, Lou.
You're there like 90% of the time, Rome.
Yeah, but I don't hang out with bandwagoners, so.
Or you could just be like near us, you know what I mean?
No, I don't want to be near you.
Oh, come on, Rome. No. Hype it up. It's gonna be a good game.
Okay, go get your tattoo. Just like you got the one from 2014.
Hey.
Yeah.
I was fresh out of high school that time. You know, I was Brooklyn, man.
Once again, you were a Charger fan that time too. All right, 842-54-7-7. Lucas say whatever he wants. We all know. You know, the people have been texting me for the last week about him being a bandwagoner and who his team was. So yeah, no, he's a bandwagoner. Hey Rome, can you play Quad City DJ's song "Come and Ride It"? Come and ride it for us bandwagon new Temu TikTok shop jersey wearing bandwagon Niner fans. Niner Nick. That's funny. Hey, good morning, Rome. I'm a Bears fan. It's been 15 years since they won a playoff game. I was surprised that the Bears came back in the fourth quarter and won that game. Go Bears. Well, yeah, that was very surprising, actually. That coach might lose his job because of it. RD42547-7, but oh well, see what happens. It's not 94.1. Not 94.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo, RD42547-7. Yo, Rome, what'd you think of the Golden Globes last night? You mean the award show? The Golden Globes? I didn't watch, I didn't really watch much of the Golden Globes, to be honest with you. I was watching the football game. Is what I was doing. I did look at Nikki Glaser. Actually, I looked at her monologue or opening, which was terrible. It was kind of, what I saw was just kind of, nothing. So I saw pieces of it during the commercials of the football game. So, but no, I didn't really watch it. I didn't really care much for it. I didn't even know they still had these award shows on, to be honest with you. Although there was, if you care, I can tell you some of the winners. Let's see. Hamnet won for Best Drama in Movies. Best Comedy or Musical was One Battle After Another. A comedy or musical? One Battle After Another with, was that the Leonardo DiCaprio? That was a musical or a comedy? Best Actor in a Drama was Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. You had Best Actress in a Drama was Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. Let's see here. Let me get down to the K-pop one. K-pop Demon Hunters won for animated film. Let's see. Best Actor in a Comedy or Musical was Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme. Let's see. I didn't get this one. Cinematic and Box Office Achievement. Sinners won that. I don't understand what that award is. Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical was Rose Byrne. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Let's see what we got here. I'm just going through some of the actors. Best Supporting Actress was Hyena Taylor for One Battle After Another. Okay. Let's see here. Is this television? Oh, we go to television. The best limited anthology series or TV movie was Adolescence. They won. Best drama was The Pit. Best Actress in a Drama was Ray Seahorn for Pluribus, which I don't even know about that. Although I guess compared to who she went up against, Mobland was great. The Last of Us, Kerry Russell was great in The Diplomat. Yeah, Pluribus was not good. Best stand-up comedy performance was Ricky Gervais. Best supporting actress was Erin Doherty in Adolescence. Let's see. This is the one I didn't understand. Now, best podcast winner was Amy Poehler. And I looked at the different podcasts that were up for, how was Joe Rogan not up for he's only got the hugest audience in podcasting. How does that guy not at least get nominated for a podcast? I don't understand that one. Seth Rogen won for The Studio. That was a good show. Let's see. Best supporting actor, Owen Cooper for Adolescence. Best actress in a comedy was Jane Smart for Hacks. Best actor in a drama was Noah Wyle, The Pit. Best comedy or musical, The Studio. All right, those are all your big winners. Yeah, those are all your big winners. RD4254 7-7. I don't know if you watched the Globes or not. It was the little bit that I saw wasn't great. So anyway, it's out 84.1. On 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Let's talk a little bit about the fear of missing out on stuff. Do you guys have FOMO? I mean, I think FOMO is pretty ridiculous. I mean, maybe as kids you had FOMO, but I never did. I never cared. I was always happy just being me and doing my thing with or without my friends. Don't get me wrong, I like my friends, but it happened to me on Saturday. So Saturday, I was just out. We didn't have no plans. Was just out doing a couple of things. Went to stop, get something to eat, have a drink. Ran into a buddy of mine who just shows up, right? So the next day, I was talking to another friend of ours, and he was asking me what I did yesterday, and I just said, I went out somewhere, I ran into so-and-so, and he got, offended. Well, why didn't you guys call me? Why didn't you see? Well, I wasn't doing anything. I'm like, well, I don't know. We accidentally ran into each other. I was out by myself. I wasn't even trying to, run into anybody. But so I had to deal with that nonsense, and he's probably still mad today, but he'll get over it. But, everybody has a friend, right? Or maybe. I don't even know. Is that real anymore? Is FOMO real? RD4254 7-7. It's not real for me because, I don't care. I'm good. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Do you have a fear of missing out on things? Does it, like your friends go out and they do something, and now with social media and you can see where everybody's at without you? Do you have a fear of that? RD4254 7-7. Hey, Romeo. I just want to let you know I never had FOMO before. Recently, I have two older sisters. There's three of us. We're all adults now. And now I feel like I'm missing out when they go out with my mom without me. If I'm not invited for lunch or to go shopping, I always wonder what's going on and how come they didn't invite me. So yes, I do get FOMO in that instance. As far as it comes to friends, I don't really care. Yeah, I can see you think your mom and your sisters are doing stuff without you. All right, 4254 7-7. Like I said, you get FOMO? You have a fear of missing out on anything? It's Romeo outside 94.1. 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Good morning out. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome? It's off topic, but hey, you think you can play the 49er bandwagon song?
Yeah, I can do that for you. All right.
Hey, thank you, brother.
I mean, the 49er bandwagon has ramped up since they beat the Eagles yesterday. Was it yesterday or when they beat them? Yesterday. Yesterday or I don't know when. Maybe they beat them on Saturday. Whenever they beat them. RD4254 7-7. Hey, Romeo, as an adult, how can you have FOMO? You're an adult. You can do whatever you want. Why would you be worried if your friends are out doing something without you? That's childish behavior. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Okay. I don't know. I've never had a fear of missing out on anything. Nothing's ever. I've never been like that my entire life. I've always been happy just doing me or being by my. It didn't matter if I was by myself or with people. I don't know. So I've never experienced that. RD4254 7-7. Here you go. It's out at 4.1. 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. RD4254 7-7. Hey, Rome. Headbutt Raider checking in. I have a fear that I'm going to die before the Raiders win a Super Bowl. What? The hood life is dangerous. I almost got took out this weekend. Raiders need to get their stuff together. What? My God, be careful. What is wrong with you, man? Oh, gosh. Yeah. Oh, man. All right, 842-547-7. What do you have a fear of? If you don't have a fear of missing out on things, what do you have a fear of? What scares you? Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. All right, what is the latest you've texted me? It says, good morning, Romeo. Maybe this could be the dilemma of the day. We always have a dilemma. You're right. I like that dilemma of the day. I'm currently going through some issues, so I'm just trying to figure it out. What am I supposed to do? So my dad cheated on my mom a few years ago, and he got the girl pregnant. My mom decided to stay with him, and now after a few years, I'm assuming mom must have gotten into some problems. The mom must have gotten into some problems with the law because the little girl, they're twins, by the way, got taken away from the mom. So as far as I'm concerned, the state has them until they decide if the mom's going to get them. If my dad gets them, or if they just stay in foster care. The problem is now that my dad is getting me and my kids involved. I currently live at home with them. I had recently opened a shop about 1.5 years ago. My plan was to get the business going and make enough money to be able to buy a home and move out with my kids. But with this whole situation going on, I'm stuck on closing my shop. Okay. And just renting a home I'm stuck. Okay, so just rent a home or stay with my shop and just deal with the situation. We also got into it because he got mad because I told the social workers they weren't allowed to question my kids or get them involved in this situation because they have nothing to do with the situation. It got so bad that he told me he was going to be seeing me in court because according to him, it's a court order, but I had spoke to social workers and they said they have no right to do court order on my kids because they're not part of the issue. So if it's already going like this, I can imagine how it's going to be if those little girls do end up moving into the home. Wow. So your dad knocked somebody up, your mom stayed, you're living at home with your mom and dad and your kids. And why does he want to get a court order against you and the kids, your kids? I'm not really sure I don't understand how that comes into play, but man, I mean, what is your option? What do you do, especially if these twins move in? And where's mom at in the whole situation? Does she have a say in anything? I mean, where do you and your mom, do you talk? RD42547-7. It's Romeo outside 94.1. Hot 94.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Good morning. What's going on?
Good morning, Romeo. How are you?
I'm doing great. What's going on?
I just jumped in my vehicle and I said, let me call this man. What's the topic of the day? Who's cheating on who?
Well, I was just looking at this story somebody sent me. Apparently, so apparently this woman, her dad cheated on her mom and got the other woman pregnant with twins.
Oh, wow.
And the mom decided to stay. So now apparently the mother of the two twins got into some legal problems. So the kids are in the system. And I guess the daughter who sent me this lives at home, started a business shop, lives at home right now with her kids, was going to save up to get a house and move out. But now the dad, they don't know what's going to happen with the twins. The twins are either going to end up in foster care, go back with the mom when she gets straight, or go to the dad. And I guess they're having issues at home right now. So she's talking about renting a home or staying with the shop and just deal with the situation she has at home right now. She doesn't know what to do.
I'll be honest with you. I would just leave the coop. I mean, that's her dad's bad. I mean, that's his problem. I hate to say it, but if for any reason the dad is, all around bad, drunk himself, or an addict, then hey, I would understand her stepping in. But at one point or another, your parents have to deal with, they reap what they sow, right?
Yeah, but the mom stayed. Oh, now she thinks that the twins, there's a chance the twins may move into the dad's home because the mom's...
Which is politically true. They will ask the father.
Wow.
And that's a tough situation because I look at it like it's one thing when you're growing up and, your parents get into things and the family still stays together for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But then you have this dilemma where now it's going to be two little ones that may be without a home because of the parents. I mean, that's a sad situation because if the woman decided to stay with her husband after that affair, she decided to stay with whatever comes that way.
Well, I thought that too, but I actually have a aunt who her husband cheated on her and had a kid, and she told him straight up, if you want me to stay, you will never talk to that child again. And lo and behold, he never had anything and or talked to that child at any point in his life. And this happened 40 years ago. And that's insane.
It is very much insane, but, men will change for the woman they want, not for everyone. And at the same token, I'm like you, I've been listening to you for years. And, I've met you before a couple of times with Popeye.
Sure.
But my thing is this. If you have to cheat on someone, what is the point of being with that other someone?
Yeah.
Like, there is no sense to cheat.
That's
Look,
wild.
if I don't want to eat a taco, I'm going to drive to McDonald's. If I don't want McDonald's, I'm going to drive to Rusty's.
All right.
I'm going to pick and choose what I want. But a lot of these people make these bad decisions, and then look what happens.
Yeah.
Something always happens after a bad decision.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Well, you take care.
You too. Thanks for calling this morning. All right, bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah, so I don't know what this daughter's going to do. She's living at home with her kids at mom and dad's house. Dad knocked up another woman. Now he might have 2 more kids moving in. What does mom have to say about it? Doesn't mom have a say on whether these kids move in or not? RD42547-7. It's Romeo. It's Hot 94.1. Hot 94.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. So I got this dilemma, so to speak. I like how she says the dilemma of the day. Okay, she's currently going through a situation. She says she doesn't know what to do. Her dad cheated on her mom. My dad cheated on my mom a few years ago, got a girl pregnant. Now my mom decided to stay with him, and now after a few years, I'm assuming the mom must have gotten into some problems with the law because the little girls, they're twins, are being taken away. Okay, the side pieces. The mom, so far as I'm concerned, the state has them until they decide if the mom gets them, if my dad gets them, or if they just stay in foster care. The problem is that my dad is getting me and my kids involved. I currently live at home with them. How is he getting you involved, by the way? I currently live at home with them. Recently opened a shop about 1.5 years ago. Plan to get the business going to make some money to be able to move out. Okay, so that's good. So your parents are letting you stay with them, or you're staying with them while you get your business going. And, excuse me. And you, so now you're stuck, right? To move out with the kids, but this whole situation's going on. I'm stuck on closing the business. Stuck must be the autocorrect. Just renting a home or staying with my shop and just deal with the situation. We also got into it because he got mad at me because I told the social workers they weren't allowed to question my kids or get them involved in the situation. Oh, I see, because the social workers are probably trying to talk to everybody in the house. Now I think I'm starting to understand what's going on here. So what do you do, huh? What's next? If you're having a problem with your dad and the kids, right? Morning, what's going on?
Hey, bro, in that whole situation where the young lady is living at home and her twin brother and sister,
yeah,
could possibly come to that.
Yeah.
For mom, I wouldn't have stayed. He had twins on you. I'm sorry. I know some women do.
Yeah.
I just couldn't have done it. And the young lady, to be honest, is detached because she's saying her father's kids instead of her brother and sister.
Yeah.
Those are still your brother and sister.
Yeah, you're making a very good point.
Children.
You're making a very good point. Absolutely. Yeah.
So I don't know. The whole situation is kind of messed up. I think everybody is mad at dad. but dad may be the breadwinner that everybody's depending on, so they stay.
Good point. Very good point. Yeah, there's a lot of holes in the story about where like mom, we don't know what mom's side of the story is. You know, what's her mom saying? Is her mom just accepting everything now? I mean, is her mom, can his kids move in if his wife doesn't want them to?
Technically, because they're married.
Yeah?
So it's like they're his kids. If DNA, I don't know if a test and all that stuff has been done, but
yeah.
I just believe in situations where I hear women stay with their spouses after that, financial stability is one of the main reasons why they stay.
Gotcha.
And take that.
Okay.
So, I don't know if that's just...
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate your intake or your input. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right. Have a good one. Bye.
You too.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm just going to give you advice as I'm looking over it again, I would say I would write it out and accept it and just, until your business is going and you can move out. I mean, you don't want to shut down your livelihood over this, right? RD42547-7. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 84.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. So a woman sent me this. She says that she's trying to figure out what's currently going on in her house, right? She says her dad cheated on her mom a few years ago. He got a girl pregnant with twins. Now, I guess the mom is having some legal problems because the twins have been taken from her. So now they're trying to figure out what to do with the kids, whether they're going to go back to the mom, whether they're going to go to the dad, to her dad, and live with them, or go to foster care. Now, she lives at home with her mom and dad and her kids. She's trying to get her business going, and she was going to make enough money to move out, buy a home, and get straight, right? Well, now, what it looks like to me is social services or the social workers are coming in and interviewing everybody that lives in the house to see if the twins can move in, I guess. That's kind of what it sounds like. And she was upset because they must have been talking to her kids, and she said they have nothing to do with it. And the dad's already there's causing some tension between her and her dad. Don't know what the mom's doing yet. She says, I don't know what's going to happen. So she's either thinking maybe she's going to have to move out, rent a place, close down her shop, or, deal with the situation in the house. And then what if these twins move in? RD42547-7. Rome, if there's not enough rooms for the twins, the county will consider placement. Oh, keep them in foster care. Okay. Well, I don't know how the dad feels about that. I mean, that's a rough situation, right? Do you want to put your kids in foster care? How much contact has he had with these kids since the affair? And what does the mom think? What does your mom think about all this? RD42547-7. Yeah, it's Romeo. It's Hot 84.1. Hot 84.1, the rhythm of the valley. It's Romeo. So I got this situation this lady sent me. I think I'm understanding it right. Okay, so her dad, this lady, she lives with her parents, okay? With her parents and her kids. The reason she lives with them is because she started a business. She's trying to get it going, start making a little money so her and her kids can move out of her parents' house and get their own spot, right? Well, apparently her dad cheated on her mom. Her mom decided to stay. Now the dad had twins with the woman he slept with, the woman he cheated on their mom with. And apparently the mom of the twins got into some sort of legal trouble because now the kids are in the system. And so they're trying to figure out what to do with the kids right now. Either take them back to the mom. Maybe the dad's going to get them. And so a lot of tension in the house right now. Or maybe they'll end up in foster care. Apparently she had an issue with her dad because if I'm understanding this correctly, the social worker came into the house and wanted to talk to her kids. She didn't want that to happen because she said her kids have nothing to do with it. I'm guessing, and I don't know, you guys would know better than me. I'm guessing that the social worker had to come into the house and talk to everybody who lives in that house to find out if it's okay for the twins to live there, right? That must be what's going on. So she doesn't know what to do. Should she close her shop and move out, or should she, keep her shop? What's going to happen if these twin girls move in? She doesn't know what to do. Well, it's a tough situation, right? Already 42547-7. Here we go. Yo, Rome, above all, the right thing to do is give these kids a home and a fighting chance at a good life. Don't put them in the system. I know it's a tough situation for the wife at home and the daughter. However, these are siblings no matter what. They are, they are her family by blood. Do what's right and have these children. And save these children. The daughter should still stay at home and focus on her future with her business. Don't let this situation ruin her potential future. And then she'll always hold resentment towards her father and those innocent kids. Do what's right. Just be a big sister. Yeah, that's what one of the ladies that called said the same thing. They're your siblings. I mean, really, let me ask you this question, and maybe you're right. Really, the only one that should have the biggest problem with it is the wife, right? He cheated on his wife. Now, I'm guessing the big sister or the woman who sent me this is mad because that's her mother. Her father cheated on her mother, so I can see her having a problem with it. But I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I agree with you from the standpoint of the woman who sent the text message. She needs to not give up her future. If she has to deal with a tense situation for the betterment of her and her kids by staying in the family home until her business is solidified enough that she can move out, I think you got to do that for your kids. And just as an adult, suck it up and set your ego, pride, whatever, you set your feelings aside with your dad, with these two twin girls and your mom. Because maybe that's the best way to look at it. You got to do what's best for your children. Because once you're out of that house, you can choose not to be involved anymore, right? All right, 842-547-7. It's out of the 4.1. Hot 84.1, the rhythm of the valley is Romeo. Kind of crazy, man. The story we got, this woman, she texted me. Now, she is, okay, so let me try to figure this out for you guys and make it simplistic. Okay, she and her kids live at home with her mom and dad. She started a business. She's staying with her mom and dad while she tries to get her business going so that she can move out, buy a house, move out, all that good stuff. The dad ended up having an affair on the mom and had twins. Got the other woman pregnant. She had twins. Well, apparently the other woman got into some troubles and now the kids are in the system. So now they're trying to figure out what to do with the twins, whether to live with the dad, stay in the foster care system, or go back to the mom, depending on what kind of trouble or how she gets out of it. So apparently, I think that a social worker tried to talk to her children. She got upset about that, obviously. A social worker must have come into their house and had conversations with everybody that lives there to see if the twins should live there or foster care or whatever. So there's a lot of tension between her and her dad right now. She doesn't know what to do. She's thinking she might have to close her business and go rent someplace or, kind of stay with the shop and deal with the situation at home. It's a tough situation. Already 42547-7. Rome, how can the dad put the daughter in his cheating mess to begin with? I agree with the daughter. I wouldn't want me or my kids involved in this mess. I personally know I couldn't accept the kids, and I wouldn't put those kids in that situation with me. It's not the kid's fault, but this is awful, Romeo. What a mess. If I was the wife and daughter, I'd kick the dad out with his twins. Sure. I don't, sounds reasonable, right? Sounds reasonable. Who knows why the mom stayed? The mom decided to stay after the affair. Who knows? We don't have that answers, and we don't know what's going on. We don't know. A woman called up and said that maybe the dad's the sole provider, makes him, financially he handles it. So it's tough. A lot of women, when they have a financial stability with their husband, and he's the one that takes care of everything. a lot of times they have to accept some of the things that happen. Or I don't know. Maybe they're afraid. I don't know. I'm sitting, even after saying that out loud, I think, well, can't you just take half? Isn't that the way it works in California? Already 42547. Hey, Rome, the mom and daughter should get a house by themselves and leave dad with the twins. He got his cake and gets to eat it too. The wife is better than me. Well, who knows, right? Make a lot of sense. But like I said, we don't know what the financial situation is for the mom or the wife. It's Romeo. It's Oddity 4.1. Oddity 4.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. So yeah, I got a little dilemma here. This lady says, what happened was basically this woman, she lives at home with her mom and dad and her kids, right? She started a business. She's trying to get it going, started so that she can get on her feet. Mom and dad seem to be supporting her so she can do that and move out. Turns out dad had an affair with another woman. Mom decided to stay, and now there was twins that came out of that affair. Now, the mother of the twins apparently got into some legal trouble, so the twins now are where they're going to stay is kind of up in the air. And I guess could possibly move in with dad or go the foster care system, or maybe the mom gets out of trouble, or I don't know. But the woman who sent me the text message is living in a tense situation right now. And apparently her and her kids are brought into this situation because brought into dad's situation. But it looks like they're brought into dad's situation because they might be, the county might be, or whoever deals with it might be trying to figure out if these girls can be placed in this home with the father. Now, I don't know what the mother thinks, his wife that he cheated on. I don't know how she feels about it, but she didn't want to throw her husband out. So I don't know what the daughter's going to do. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo. How you doing this morning? It's your girl, Shadiva.
Hey, what up, Shadiva? I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just calling in on the topic this morning. You know, this can be a real iffy situation. It sounds like to me if the daughter needs to really kind of, if mom took her husband back, that means she wants her marriage. So kind of support mom on what she want to do with this situation. Everybody says throw her husband out. Evidently, she don't want to throw her husband out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if she accepted the situation, you know, maybe she's one of those people with family, and the daughter has to realize all of this is a teaching situation. When you needed your parents to go back home with your kids, you was able to do that. Now, these other two little kids is his kids, too. So
yeah.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's going to be, it's, I don't know.
I mean, you're an adult. She's an adult and has to go back home with her kids. These are kids that can't help themselves.
That makes a great point. Other people have brought that at you. You're absolutely right. I mean, these little girls don't know, you know, they just got to get a chance. You know, I don't know what the mom did, but
I think the whole situation, everybody should make it as easy as possible for mom. So if mom took him back and if mom is okay with it, listen, scoot over, get some bunk beds. They ain't got bunk beds, 3 bunk beds. Scoot over.
All right, Shadiva.
Thanks for calling. Go sleep in the bathtub.
All right, Shadiva. Thanks for calling. Bye. Yeah, it looks like everybody's bunking up. Already 42547-7. It's Oddity 4.1. Oddity 4.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Already 42547-7. Yo, Romeo. Hey. As far as the wife goes in the situation, she has 2 choices. One, deal with the kids moving in and treat them right, because it isn't the kids' fault that the dad messed up. And because she already forgave the dad, those kids are part of that forgiveness. Is it? You guys think so? I mean, that makes a good point. The dad cheated on his wife. He had twins with Sancha. Now, Sancha got into some legal trouble, and now the mom wanted to stay with the dad. The wife wanted to stay with her husband. Now the kids are either going to go in foster care, live with the dad, or I figure out what the mom's going to do. I don't know how much trouble she's in. Is it part of that forgiveness? If you forgive your husband for an infidelity and there's a child because of it, you have to accept the child as well? Rome, number 2, she can file for divorce and move out, or make the dad move out with the twins. Either way, don't hold these innocent kids accountable for the mistakes of the father and mother. Boy, it sure is easy to say, right? It sure is easy to say. Gosh, already 42547 Rome. For me as a father, that man needs to be there for his kids, and that daughter needs to understand those are his kids just like she is. That's a good point. If the wife stayed, she needs to overlook the things that happen because she wants to stay. Those kids have a dad and need their dad in their life. Well, here's the question. Was he in their life before this happened? How long? And we don't have that answer. So you guys all make valid points. It's a rough situation for this woman to be in, especially since she has her own kids who are now involved in dad's mess. But how much time was the dad spending with his kids that he had out of an infidelity? Was I don't know. Alrighty, 42547. It's out of the 4.1. Out of the 4.1, the Rhythm of the Valley. It's Romeo. Excuse me. Already 42547 about the infidelity, Romeo. I was in the same situation with my ex-husband now, but at the time he was my husband. He had a baby while we were together. I expected the baby because it wasn't her fault. My husband is a hoe. Together I accepted. Oh, you accepted the baby because, yeah, that's it's your ex now. That's, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Did you stay with him through the infidelity for a while and then you ended up breaking up later, or what? I'm gonna just guess. Well, I can't even guess because I don't know what the situation is. The guy cheated on his wife, had twins with the other woman. Now the other woman is in trouble with the law or something, and now the twins are up in the air on where they're going to live. So it sounds like the dad is a possibility. Now the dad also has a daughter that stays at home with her kids, who's getting her business together, trying to get her life straightened out so she can move out and start. And now there's this big tension and drama going on in the house with these two twins. Geez, I don't know. I don't know. As far as the daughter's concerned with the kids, she needs to do what's best for her and her children, not what's best for her mom and dad. The dad probably needs to do what's best for him and the twins he had with his side piece. And we don't know where the mom stands in all this. Alright, 42547. It's Romeo outside of the 4.1.